Oh, welcome back, everyone, to some more farming sim. Yeah, that's the game we're playing. Yeah, it's as bad as me trying to remember my freaking gas card today. What the freaking passcode is? Mine went blank. Couldn't remember it. I'm not even sure if I still remember it. I think I've got it now. I think I've got the pattern. Hopefully, I've got the numbers figured out because I don't know. My brain literally went, "Hey, this is pretty cool." Done. Completely just no. Oh, so yeah, we've got projects. Obviously, you can tell that we made some cash. I think the first order of business, well, second order of business is figure out what we want to do with the jobs. There's some more cotton. 4-3 is soybeans. I think I will accept that contract just to do the soybeans because, I mean, we got sunflowers, we got soybeans, and we got corn. So we got lots to do. Just not sure how to do it. But I do think we are going to. Oh, we are fully repaid. Okay, we have a total balance of 2 million. So we have things that we can do. So yes, let's take a look here. The most expensive one is corn, and it's going to Dakota Farms. Okay. It's kind of the other one. Did we ever finish? Oh no, we did not. This is actually probably the most important. Oh no, we did finish up. Holy crap! I have no idea what I'm doing right now. Okay, so we have absolutely nothing to worry about right now. The crops that I needed to get in are in. That one was, of course, I think that was canola last time, but now it's gonna be something different. These two are going to be. It's going to be what it's going to be, and it's going to be when I say it is. I think it's going to be a combination of sorghum and soybeans. Maybe oats, I'm not sure. I have to decide on that, so we don't have to worry about him. That job is done. The truck's a mess. Hippity hoppity. Oh, the green. Yeah, there we go. The case has it, so. So what number is he? He is field 20. Field 20 is that guy. Okay. Fair enough. I'm hauling to Dakota, which means I'm hauling right to here, which is fine. We'll haul right to the train here. And if that's the case, I might just use my other dumper. Alright, well, we got a little ways to go here. And yeah, I'm probably going to actually do most of the combining of this one myself. So yeah, I must have done it off camera where I got all the rest of that done. Which is cool and groovy. Yeah, so I got actually quite a bit to take apart and chew apart and do and whatnot. Not decided yet what I actually want to spend it on. If I actually want to buy some of my equipment myself, or what have you. I do kind of want to buy the swather because I'm still leasing that. That thing gets expensive, especially when doing hay. I'm not really sure. I mean, we got $2 million, which is pretty cool. Goes a little ways. The other option is specifically Just buy another section of land with some sort of grain on it. I mean, oats are my kind of my go-to, but I could also maybe think about planting some other stuff as well, like sunflowers or what have you. Sunflowers make sunflower oil, which is huge. Of course, that is with this in here. We can make olive oil, canola oil, which we should actually plant more canola. But canola, um, canola for seeding is done. So if we want a canola field, we kind of have to buy it at this point. So we have our own crushing plant, basically. Am I there yet? Like I'm actually quite impressed overall about stuff. Seeing how we actually do own this whole block. I mean, that could be one giant field. Um, might have to take a quick gander, sort of quasi, um, about specifically which field might have a decent canola field. I still sort of questioning. I kind of want to buy one of the big fields. We do got a lot of cleanup to do if we do get one of those other corner fields with mysterious invisible tree. We did have a fair line behind us. Alright, corn row out. And yeah, I'm thinking I might grab the grain cart as well and bring it down here and stuff. Actually, you know what? That grain cart holds a lot as it is. I might just truck with that. Since we're basically there at the moment. Okay, my stuff's all done here. Like, I got a decent seeding rig. I guess we should repair this stuff too. So yeah, I don't know who. I really don't know who actually has canola in or whatnot, if there's any major fields with it. Because that might be another option too. Okay, so let's go. Well, I got a couple fields of canola in. The other one's 30 and 85. I still want 30. 30 is my go-to champion. That would produce us a lot of stuff. And then I could, because canola, if you actually look at canola for timeline, you harvest canola back in June and July. We could plant wheat or barley in there right away, or leave it for oats the next year. A few people following behind me. I'll go down my service road that I accidentally built for myself here. So all my wheat and barley, that's seeded. So I'm good there. I did eat up a lot of my seed and fertilizer by doing this. Still have lots of room to put this rig away too in a second. Alright, let's repair the tractors. 18. Okay. Actually, all that wasn't that bad. Where am I going? I want in there. Oh, with this rig. I do not want in there with this rig. But I do want to be... I do want to park myself underneath the bear. Right about here. Okay. Now, did I leave? No, I left it out here. Stick the nose in, at least there. Because I do believe this cart, I do believe the cart itself actually holds quite a lot. 75. I don't know if these actually grow much bigger. Load Kings. $43. Now that one does upwards of 70. This one does 77.5, which is the one I'm using currently. This guy is a monster, 140. Walkabout mother bins. Yeah, I can definitely say that's the truth. But 77 is not bad, so 77,000 liters we can have in this. And really, this thing trucks along pretty decent. Now, the other thing we could do is we could actually buy ourselves a larger tractor again, too. Like, these things beetle right along, too. Of course, that's the one we have. The big boy. The big 9RX. Now, the one I actually have back here is also a 9 Series, which does 670, but this guy does also 670. They're not necessarily what you call the quickest of machines. That one does 50. That's also 40. The big monster 9RTs, I mean, these things are a beast as well. The old Staggers, which can be a beast. $458. Oh well. I mean, 40 kilometers an hour, we can get there. Oh, I got hung up on the rails somehow. Oh, I see how. Nope, don't go over that. You did have to get stuck over that, didn't you? See, the tractor can do it. We go across over here then. Doom. Yeah, she takes the time. Definitely she takes the time. But we're moving there. Like, I mean, it's not necessarily the quickest of transports, but I might still get the truck. That truck can haul it quite a bit. And of course that truck is this guy with the not the tank, the tipper. And the tipper does 48,000. Which actually isn't bad either. It's significantly less than what this is, but I still want to buy an X9 Combine. I'm still torn. I mean, the case does a decent job. It's not the same though. The big Fendt is actually pretty damn good. I'm not complaining over that one bit. Oh, not complaining. Alright. And of course it's off again. So I mean we could obviously I'm not buying a little 560. No, it's the X9 or whatnot. I mean, this thing's 16,200. The Fendt Ideal that I have is 17,000 and 790. So I mean, the Fendt Ideal is much bigger. And this one's 14,005 and 700. And all my other ones. Even this guy, I mean, can do up to 14,000. Yeah, it's pretty wobbly, but US version. Yeah, definitely designed too. It's not bad, like 550,000 for it. I mean, compared to these guys. This guy does 18,000. Klaus Lexian. 18,000. Wide tires. I'd almost want to try that. Into the Quan we go. And off it goes. Chunk. Like, this is not a terribly big field. But it's big enough. I mean, we're already 3,000 frickin' corn. I'll be like 40% frickin' full by the time I get down here. Now the only problem with the Lexian is you notice the speed difference. Like, I mean, this thing will do, the case will do 30. The other one does 30. The X9 will do 40. Just the biggest difference is the John Deeres tend to be more expensive to repair. That guy about the middle there. So again, when you look at the combines, yeah, it does 40 kilometers an hour. Has 1,250 fuel. Then this one, well, it does 40 as well. 780. It is a monster. I'm almost tempted just because. I mean, I have the largest header I think I could possibly have for the corn, which is that guy. Yeah. 12 meters, 10 meters. I could have a tiny little Ziegler. Tiny little Ziegler. And we're off again. Stay in the lane. Oh. Yeah, so the answer to the question is, yeah, this thing only has 14,400. I don't know if 18,000 would really make that much more of a difference. Alright, zoom, zoom, zoom. I did actually get a fair distance, I guess. Okay, he's got to be over top of the damn thing by now. Yep. Of course it shut off again, that's the problem. I still might actually truck this down with the tractor again. And only because the tractor's parked right there is the reason why I'm doing this real quick. And off we go again. Off we go again. Oh, I'm already at the end. Cool. Mind you, I'm already almost like 30% by the time we get here. There's going to be a lot more cotton fields ready. I think that might be one of the biggest things right now to focus on. Like, I mean, the combines do their job, and both of mine are bought and paid for. But having that big monster frickin' cotton monster, that's 913,000. Does it do a fantastic job? Oh yeah, it saves so much time and effort. The only reason why that one's just a bigger header, that's all. But seeing how I don't normally do the cotton picking anyways, the smaller machine probably would just be half side easier and I just buy the cheaper one. That might be an option. That might be my option, actually. actually. So we have the contract for 82. 88 is still up for grabs there. These ones aren't even friggin' ready yet. We'll be almost 70% by the end of the field there. Yeah, I think I still might use the tractor and just dip back and forth and do it that way. We're not like that far away. Of course, I'm right at the end and that's when I miss. Alright, down we go for another row. Mind you, I'm almost full again. Yep, bend those stalks over. Okay, move over. No, keep attached, please. And around the field we go. Like, yes, I'm 18% after one dump. I'll be like 36% after the next one. We will load this thing right up full of corn, and then we'll haul it back to the grain car. And the corn, I think I will just entirely get rid of at Dakota. Oh, that might not be shut off. It's just... Oh no, it shut off. Any of these other contracts going to Dakota? No, these are all going to Blumengard. I mean, I could. That's soybeans. I could haul all of them up with the rail. Yeah, I think if we're doing a lot more cotton for contract and stuff, I think that's what we're going to end up doing, is buying one. Okay, we're just about down to the corner. And, well, 35% already. That's a good crop. 40%. But as we go around, do a couple of rounds, it'll get smaller and smaller, so we'll get further and further around. %, full. So that's 2.5 combines fulls just to get around the field the first time. And in we go. Pretty sure I might make it to actually to the corner this time. I might make it to the corner. At 80% right now, and we're 2/3 of the way down. Well, we very well might make it down there. Like, we are chewing through it pretty decent here. I'm not sure how much they say what the field has been, but yeah, we'll use our rail network. That's another thing too, is I might actually change the way the rail network works down the road once we actually can afford more land. I do want to wire it off of our main line and haul it to our I did make it all the way down. Holy crap. Like bring it all the way down for our everything else. Our cattles and stuff. Because I do have stock cars. I can haul, I assume anyways, with the stock cars, I can haul cattle and everything, and maybe with the Y, and then be able to have it go kind of through my yard or whatnot to the other side where the butcher shop and all that is, and stuff like that. But, like, I mean, we could have an integrated rail network going every which way. I will be trucking this back pretty momentarily, actually. I think it shut off again before I ever made it out. Alright, so down the road we go. So it's 2.5, so I would say we basically, on this one, we've only done about a half so far. A low 20% and quarter of the way down. And sort of bring it into perspective. Yeah, this is freaking heavy corn. Well, we're 37% and we're almost down this field, so they'll be 50% by the corner, at least. Or less once you consider the big patch where we had to pull over because of our tractor was parked in the area. But that's fine. I may actually have to truck this down pretty soon. We've actually taken off a pretty good chunk of this. Saying we've taken off 14% so far. Well, that's not bad. $66%. Well, we are bumping and grinding through here. Okay, we're just about at the well, I think we're actually basically just about loaded here. So this is the first one, so this is 1.5. And I actually made it 3/4 of the way down the field. just about down here. I mean, we can't say we didn't get anything done today. We actually got. Well, I've gotten a fair bit done. At least October, we're setting the presidents. We did actually get a bit actually done. We didn't plant any barley, and well, I don't think I really have to. I think I got a fair bit of barley left yet. Yeah, so if we go like this, we planted canola. We got 2 fields of wheat. But when you actually look, I still got tons of barley. I have very little wheat. I do need more canola, which is why I planted it, and we do need more sorghum. We do have a fair bit of soybeans. For growing and seeding, even if I do decide to do sunflowers, that's not until like friggin' March, so we're good there. I mean, if I did want to plant some barley or oats, I mean, I got quite a bit of oats too. But if I did want to plant some oats, it'll be in a new field. Like there's like field 91, there's nothing in it. Field 89, there's nothing in it. 97, nothing in it. How much is like field? 2.137. Well, we're off by $3,000. That's 2.6, 1.5, 2.7, 3 million. That one's like 3.7. 2.2, 1.9. Five is a whole chunk, which is 1.9. That's a possibility, but that's actually in barley as it is. And 25 is actually, I think, grasslands. Or maybe not. That would be hard to get to, actually. So we've combined 1.5 for this run. Alright, coming in on the angle. 8% for that little corner is not bad. There's a reason why I stuck it out, because I mean, I didn't do a very good job over here, so. Alright, burning down the field. We're about halfway down right now. I mean, subsequently, we're not taking off that much in the grand scheme of things, but we are humping and bumping pretty good. I mean, when you go back to that, Yeah, it's a pretty significant area that's been taken off. The first round was 2.5 dumps. This round so far has been 1.5. And I certainly won't be much more than that. It's amazing how much difference it is when we're working through it. I mean, yeah, I'm not full width on some of these passes, but I'm close. Yep, 72%. So we actually had not quite 2. Well, maybe just a touch over 2. Alright, chewing through this section. And then all of a sudden it's zoop, out we go. %, and we're over halfway. Zoom, 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 zoom. And there. And down the field we go. Right. Well, the biggest thing that I need to do right this very instant is I must find the pull tab on this bottle. This is actually a rye that I'm supposed to be testing. Which, yeah, the connotations are true. I probably halfway in the middle of it will want to fight something. I don't know what, but I am thinking. Poor little combine looks so small. Actually, what I think I'm going to have to do is go dump this as soon as this gets emptied. Oh, she's a good cork. Actually, that doesn't smell too bad. The liquor store owner that I go to all the time is good friends of mine. And he says, here, I was supposed to test this like 4 months ago. He says, test it out, see what you think. If it tastes good or whatnot, let me know. So maybe he could actually, I don't know, sell it in store. It's definitely got some ethanol smells. Kind of fruity. Yeah, I definitely want to. Well, I might be able to. Hang on. Not so fast. I'll finish off this row and then I'll dump the rest. Because that should be pretty close to that 2,000 or 3,000 that I need. That's why I'm not putting the pipe away. Yes, I will not put the pipe away yet. This corn is definitely overripe. Actually, Shift C, Control C. I'll quickly burn off another chunk of this because I need about another. It was about 2,500. I have more than that now, so we'll clear this section off. Peel off this. Holy crap, by the time I get down here, I'll have 6,000-7,000. No, I should probably have 8,000 or so. For a second there, it almost looked like I was finishing the end, but no, it's just because it curves. Probably 60-70% by the time I get down to the end. Oh, there's the end. Well, just going back and forth off that, holy crap, did that make a difference real quick. Well, it's a good thing I did pick up on all that extra stuff. Because it definitely needed it. Alright, off we go. Definitely no JCB, but when you think about the weight of the frickin' grain on this tractor, it's a fair bit. Oh yes, there's that lovely. There's that lovely poo smell. Clearly, the neighbors are cleaning out the barns again, and rightfully so. They need to clean it out. It gets pretty bad. Just about to the farm. Alright, pipe out. We go down this way because will be on the right side of this. And I'll just dump directly into here. There we go. Right. And then out we go on the other side of the building. I still want to maybe get rid of these at some point. Move everything over. Alright, off we go, back to the field. There's the first 77,000 ready. Zooming down the road. It doesn't seem like much, but we are making progress. Get my ridge right on the frickin' white line. Which is funny because if it's centered on the hood, look at how wide the rest of me is. Oops. Oh, hey-oh. I just made a free $1,000. I didn't even notice it was on the backside of the frickin' stop sign. Wonder how many others there are that are stuck behind. It was a cheap free $1,000. And somehow there's still 82 more of them somewhere. No, that was the first 77,000 hauled. How much more do you think we're gonna do? Right, it shut off again. It's only 3,000, it wasn't very much. Alright, going down to the end of the map and going back and forth. And down we go. Hey, going back and forth like this, it didn't take long before all of a sudden we were chewing through a good section of it. I might just hire it out at this point. Maybe. Although the worker is already missing a section. Okay, well, kind of. Oh, I didn't want to be in the box. There we go. I'm only going to grab the one car back here and then. Since after all that is the one. It's the one car I need. Right, that's the bell. I'll get most of the way there. Yeah, we can really ramp up speed here. AI worker is 80% full. I'm only taking this guy most of the way there. I'll just park this outside the grain terminal. Putting a Y in here might be interesting and difficult, but I might play with it behind the scenes. Oh, I just need to be basically past the crossing to the point where it's not interrupting or impeding traffic. So about there, I guess we can say. I've done all the hard work, so I mean, the AI can go back and forth, back and forth, back and forth. Alright, there's a little section he missed, but whoop-de-doo, that's pretty minor. Alright. The other thing is, I've been kind of neglecting everything else since I was trying to busy getting other stuff. Crude oil we're selling. I guess I can change it to distributing again. Bob's Clothes is out of commission. These all have over 1,000. Holy crap. Roosters are producing. We have 14,000 of that. I don't know how much of this stuff we have. We got 63,000 flowers sitting there. That's a bit. And we do have 1,500 wool, or what have you. Wool, not so much, but kind of gets us back to this. We have not done this in a while. Flour, Bloomingart is the best. Butter is, actually, believe it or not, Norris Market is about the best. Cheese is Bloomingart. Okay. Honey is Drunken Vikings, other than the beer production. Norse Market. Chocolat. Cut chicken is down in price. Okay. Production wise, beer. Actually, pretty much everything's not doing too bad. That's the one with the one Dohingle on it. 57% again. Unfortunately, he is all the way up here. One thing I wouldn't mind having, and this would just get this into basically a forklift mode for the other ones, unless I just used, like, it's nice having the extra tractor is the biggest thing, but a loader, having a big freaking loader for doing the poo cleanouts is kind of a huge thing. I actually have not even checked out my animals in a while. Wool, water, these guys are doing okay. These guys are going to need... Oh, these guys need more TMR. Okay, so we definitely need to haul more TMR there. These guys are doing alright. Chickens. We have an absorbent amount of chickens again. We've got even more. Chickens are producing. We got 590 that are $5. So those have been recent. $2 is recent. Chickens are doing well. These guys are getting in a reproduction stage and they've got a fair bit of hay. Those ones are basically just straight hay. But I need TMR badly for the other ones, which is why I'm heavily considering buying a loader. We can use the truck and everything else to haul the manure to the seed plant. He's full again, huh? Like, it's nice having a loader and everything else for the basic stuff, but for a lot of it, I think I need a bigger unit. Because, I mean, this bucket is one of the largest ones we can get for the front end loader. It's not big enough. Like, we have this that we can use. Combine's down here this time. And anything left over off this job is just being sold. But yeah, no. If we actually look at the loaders, front end loaders, which is the Ruby, 2,300 liters. If we look at the wheel loader, the bucket is 4,000, or 8,000 if we're doing silage, manure, and other stuff, right? Which that's actually a silage fork. And this pretty much moves anything. TMR makes everything. 3,500, 4,000. High dump bucket, high dump bucket. And wheel loader itself. Skid steer, wheel loader. We'd get the big guy. It is a monster. But I think that's what we need for everything. Get the bucket, also get the... And we load this up with the truck, too. Get the forks. I think that's what we'll focus on and work on. Which requires me to grab him. Oh, my trailer is here. All right. Okay, let's just do it. Let's just buy the big friggin' monster. Wide tires. Because the little tractor just isn't doing it anymore, unfortunately. We'll buy that, and we'll buy the pallet fork. That's a bale fork, but I don't think we need it. Log fork. All right, up we go. Because the biggest thing is, I think the wheel loader is going to be more beneficial than the tractor when it comes to dealing with bigger, like the manure and all that stuff. Yes, why drive it all the way back home when you got a flat deck and a truck that can actually haul the stuff? I still can't believe I've done 12 hours of freaking work with this truck, too. Oh, nearly full again. Okay, we'll put the forks on the front. This thing beetles along pretty good. We're going to put this right up on the front. There we go. That one's attached. I can't complain. This guy is actually taking quite a bit of this field off pretty quick. This will be over 50%. grab the bucket and I'll back this thing onto this trailer. This will be kind of quasi bit of a predicament. Alright, here we go. Look at the size of that bucket. That is what we need. Right there. Holy crap, she's pushing me. That is a heavy friggin' unit on this truck. Look at me, and I gotta go super slow in order to be able to turn. So otherwise it just pushes me. That's one problem with backing it on. You must now feel the consequences of backing on, where you'll forever hear the backup alarm on the loader. This is ultimately the best way to transport all your stuff. Subtle adjustments. Yeah, those tires are flat. Whatever you do, people, do not cross in front of me. I cannot stop. I am hauling the biggest, heaviest freaking thing I've hauled in a long time. Okay, I'm going right here to fill up. Truck doesn't take much. Okay, I'm just actually going to pull straight ahead here. Cross the road into here. Yes, I left the fertilizer wagon right there. Like, I don't even know how much. Oh, I've got a fair bit. Yeah, I think I saw the other guy being almost full again. Maybe. Yep. Yep. Yeah, he's full. He got one row off before, or a couple of rows off before he got to the point where it's like, no, I'm full. Okay, I've got 78, so that one, the other 14,000 would be 75. I can do one more. Wait for it, wait for it. You should be getting full pretty soon here. Okie dokie. Let's see. Yeah, he's just about full, and we can haul up. And since I've got actually work that's coming about, I actually might end this and we'll pick it up again tomorrow and go from there and whatnot. So I think we're actually going to end tonight, as I just got a text for more work and whatnot. So yeah, we will end here tonight. Hope you guys have enjoyed as of usual. If you guys are new here, been around for a while, just not subscribed yet, make sure to hit that subscribe button both on YouTube and on Kick. Kick is actually the best way to support the channel. It provides the best benefit. And there's lots of goodies to check out in the description below as well. So make sure to check all that out, and we'll see everyone on the next stream, potentially tomorrow. Take care, and thanks.